It's an historical moment for Crystal Palace Football Club and indeed this series as we play our first ever game in the Champions League. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 25 of a Selhurst Success Story and our first ever game in the Champions League. We play Zenit at a neutral arena, the Clarence Seedorf Arena, and I'm quite looking forward to it, to be fair. Not much has happened since the last episode. Transfer window closed. We didn't sell anyone else, but we did bring in Patrick de Paula. We loaned out Sekou Mara, the player that we brought in the summer. We loaned him out to Sunderland just so he can get a bit of first-team football. Brought in Patrick de Paula from Palmeiras for £8 million. I wasn't going to sign anyone else. I didn't think we needed anyone else, really, especially midfielders, because we've got quite a few. But I went there anyway, and I thought an £8 million release clause. He showed up in a scout report. £8 million release clause. I looked at his stats. He's played really well in Brazil the last couple of seasons. His numbers and like the stats there, nothing special, nothing amazing. He's only a 3-star potential, 3-star current ability. He can play as defensive midfielder, central midfielder, and he can move forward to an attacking midfield role as well. He's not going to set the world on fire for us, but he's valued between 23 and 28 million pounds. So even if we sell him, we're going to make a nice little bit of profit off of him. Or he might prove to be a fantastic player. I shuffled the formation round to fit him in for the last game so that he can make his debut. Moved Karabek forward to a shadow striker role. Played Patrick de Paula as a central midfielder, and only one up front with Adam Plozek. And we got a 4-2 win. Karabek opened the scoring and Plozek with a hat-trick. I know it's only one game, but the formation worked. Let's see now if it'll work against Zenit. Because that is a bit of a tougher test than Watford. The team is Lafont, Livramento, Anderson, Kaiki, Mitchell, Camavinga, Patrick de Paula, Elise, Karabek, Gakpo and Plozek. While we're here, Kaiki, on transfer deadline day, there was a little bit of a dispute with him and now he wants to leave the club. He's valued between 23 and 31 million pounds. He's agreed that we will accept an offer of 32 million, but he had a couple of offers come in for him. He said he wanted to leave. I said that the offer wasn't enough. Then I had to agree an offer, and then offers of £17.5 million come in, even though I'd said that I'd accept 32. So I've just been talking and completely missed the fact that it's only 7 substitutions. Christian Benteke is on the bench for Zenit. Hopefully he don't come back to haunt us. So it means that Julian Alvarez isn't in our team for today, because I had him down as one of the other substitutions. It's only 7 subs and I forgot. It probably come up and said it there and I've just clicked OK, but never mind. Never mind. And PSG have got their Champions League campaign off to a good start there. Look. That team, though, Haaland, Gakpo, Camavinga. If you get a shot away, you can, but the goalkeeper saves it. Solid hands there from the goalkeeper. Kaiki headed full back to De Paula. Finds Gakpo. Gakpo breaks through, cuts inside. Can he get a shot away? He does, and it's another fantastic save from the goalkeeper, Safanov. Elise now to swing the corner in. The defender gets up first, but Livramento gives it back to Elise, who cuts it back to Joachim Anderson. Camavinga cuts inside to De Paula, who plays a weird pass to Kaiki, and the highlight's over. Look, Haaland, Messi, Depay, Adeyemi. What a team that PSG have got. We can only dream of having a team like that. Only dream of it. We are the rank outsiders for this competition, by the way. We're about, I think it was 150 to 1, 200 to 1 to win it. When it come up with the prediction, like the preview for it. So all I'm hoping for is to give a good account of ourselves, hopefully get through the group stage. That would be, well, that's the board want us to get through the group stage. So hopefully we get through the group stage. But if we don't, as long as we put up a fight and don't embarrass ourselves. That's the main thing here. Don't embarrass ourselves. I'm sure something's going to happen in this highlight. There's a ball over the top. Adam Plozek is through and it's 1-0. Adam Plozek, ball through from Cody Gakpo. And Plozek manages to beat the keeper, who has been very good so far. Gakpo, first time ball over the top. Plozek off the shoulder of the last man. And in off the inside of the post. Here's Elise with a corner. Swings it in and it's just over the bar from Kaiki. We've been well on top in this game. Zenit haven't had a shot yet. Like, not even one off target. Here's Elise. Joachim Anderson. And that's gone out for a goal kick as well. And that first half, we should have put this game to bed. Look at that. 18 shots on goal, 9 on target, and next year 1.69, 58% of the possession. Zenit have managed just 1 shot, haven't found the target yet. And we're only 1-0 up. Hopefully, it won't come back to bite us on the backside. All those missed chances. Here's Karabek. Gakpo. Out wide to Mitchell. Cuts it back inside. Adam Plozek. Simple as you like. 2-0. Looks like he's winding up the Zenit fans rather than celebrating with the Palace fans that are just over there. There's Gakpo. Nice little pass to Mitchell. Mitchell breaks in. Passes it across the goal. And Plozek, unmarked. And pretty much can't miss from there, really, can he? Goal scoring machine like Adam Plozek is not going to miss opportunities like that. Zenit now are going to have to try and do something to get back into this game. Trincao over the top to Malcolm, and Malcolm, Alban Lafont makes a good save. Malcolm went to his near post. Lafont with a good save. First one he's had to make in the entire game. And here's Elise looking to break away. And Ozdoev with some good defending there to cut out the run. Elise's corner over and Plozek heads it wide. Kaiki looks like he needs to come off. He's a bit tired. He's on a yellow card. We'll bring Renan on for Kaiki. We'll also take Patrick de Paula off for Manswerk because he's tired as well. Here's Karabek inside to Gakpo to de Paula. Camavinga to Elise. Quick pass to Plozek. Plozek to Karabek. Karabek shoots, scores 3-0. Adam Karabek. And I definitely think the shadow striker role is Karabek's best one. It may just be that he's just starting to settle in at the club now. When I was playing him in the central midfield for the first few games of the season, he was struggling. He was getting quite, like, not great ratings. And he looked to be one of our poorest players. I've moved him forward in the last 2 games. He's scored in both. And he's getting decent ratings. So I think shadow striker is Adam Karabek's best role with Adam Plozek in front of him. If it's going to carry on working, I mean, we've scored 7 goals in the last 2 games. This one ain't over yet, so it might not work against better opposition, but all the time it's working like this, I'm happy. Camavinga goes back to Anderson in the defence. Comes forward, back to Camavinga, Karabek, Klozek, Elise. Lovely one-touch football. Adam Klozek. Lovely little one-touch football there. Little 1-2 with Elise and Klozek. That's another hat-trick. And I'm surprised that we hung on to him. But look at that, look. Lovely little 1-2. Klozek, one touch. Smashes it past the keeper. He had his opportunity to go. He was offered contracts from Arsenal, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. He could have gone, but I'm really, really glad he didn't. Because he could be the reason that we become successful. Here's Elise. And that deserved to be a goal, it said at the bottom. But it was saved and out for a corner. Elise to swing one in. Adam Klozek gets up for the header, but that's gone wide. And all in all, that's been a pretty good game. It's been a pretty good performance there. 4-0, 29 shots on goal, 15 on target, an XG of 3.37. Most of the possession, 12 corners. We restricted Zenit to just one shot on target. Adam Klozek, 3 goals and an assist at a 10-star rating. Look at that 10 rating there. Karabek an 8.1 with a goal, 8.6 from Elise on the right, 7.9 from Gakpo on the left. And this is looking, especially in this formation, is looking like a formidable attack. 8 goals in 2 games, 4-0 victory in our first ever game in the Champions League. And we top our group after one game because Inter and Ajax drew. I know Zenit are probably the weakest side in our group, but it is the perfect start. And now we've got a league game to go. We are going to take on Norwich at home and see if we can continue our winning run. Same team for the league game against Norwich as what played against Zenit in the week. We have got a couple of little tired legs in there. I mean, Patrick de Paula's got the fitness sign up against him. Michael Elise is just off of full start, and Cody Gakpo is probably not going to see out this entire game. Back to our 9 subs in this game after last time. I did have Julian Alvarez on the bench last time. It was Eberici Eze that I didn't have on the bench. I thought that I had Eze where Alvarez is and Alvarez where Eze was, but never mind. Never mind. It's me not paying much attention to what I'm actually doing. Yeah, same team. We're a couple of places above Norwich. Norwich haven't had the worst start to the season, to be fair. They're doing okay. Currently in 6th, we're in 4th. So they're not going to be easy opposition. They've been playing all right, actually, the last couple of seasons. In real life, we're used to them coming up from the Championship, straight back down again, up from the Championship, straight back down again. Here's Elise with a corner, swings it in. Kaiki tries to get up, but doesn't. We had another offer coming for Kaiki, actually, from Shakhtar Donetsk in between the 2 games, but nowhere near his valuation. Klozek swings it across. Cody Gakpo hits the post. And Norwich tried to get it clear, but de Paula cuts out. Mitchell tries to play a ball over the top. It looks like Mitchell's picked up a knock already. Camavinga to de Paula. Mitchell, Gakpo. Back to Mitchell. Makes the run. Good cross. Klozek hits the post. And the Norwich defence breathe a sigh of relief and get the ball away again. Ball comes through straight to Lafont in goal. See how long we can nurse Mitchell through this little knock that he's picked up. Karabek. Left-footed cross. Adam Klozek. Header. 1-0. This combination of Adam Karabek and Adam Klozek is proving to be one of the best partnerships I've ever seen in Football Manager. We've moved Karabek forward. This is the 3rd game that he's played in the shadow striker role. But they seem to be a phenomenal pairing. If they carry on playing like that, We didn't really need to buy that second striker anyway. After getting rid of Edouard, we didn't really need to sign Julian Alvarez, but Kuyke to Mitchell, Gakpo. Tries the long ball through to Elise, it gets cut out, but De Paula does find Elise and Klozek, 2-0. The boy just can't stop scoring. I think we better enjoy him because I can't see him still being here after the January transfer window unless I can offer him a stupid amount of money in a new contract. There's Elise through to Klozek. His runs are just timed perfectly. Always off the shoulder of the last man. And a hat-trick a couple of days ago. A hat-trick the last league game. And he's already scored 2 now. He's a goal-scoring machine, Adam Klozek. And I can't believe that I was playing him as a left winger most of last season. I signed him as a left wing. Only moved him into the advanced forward role after we sold Benjamin Sesko. So it was kind of a happy accident, really, wasn't it? Right. I don't think we're going to be able to. Adam Ida, the player that I did try to sign, who refused a stupid amount of money from us to sign a new contract for about half of that money at Norwich, scores a great volley. And one of the reasons I wanted to sign him, let's make a couple of substitutions here because I don't think we're going to be able to nurse Mitchell through much longer. And Gakpo, I said he weren't going to make the whole game. So a couple of substitutions, just freshen things up a little bit. And Norwich are going to look to attack here. Ball over the top to Zolis. Back to Hughes. Hughes to Zolis again. Lerma. Lerma. Then Donker back to Hughes. They've gone backwards, but they're going to look to try and break us down now. And be yet another team who comes back from 2-0 down against us. But good defending. Back to Alban Lafont. Good ball forward. Klozek flicks onto Karabek. Karabek has hit the post. Third time in this match that we've hit the woodwork. It was a great little flick on from Adam Klozek. Elise needs to come off. He's looking half dead. We'll bring on Alvarez for him. I was going to bring on Asprilla, but Asprilla is looking nervous. So we'll bring on Julian Alvarez just for a little bit of a run out. Renan to De Paula. Back to Kuyke. Renan again to De Paula. The 3 Brazilians playing it amongst themselves. Karabek through to Alvarez. And Julian Alvarez. Great save from the goalkeeper. Alvarez cutting inside, a great shot, but keeper pulls off a brilliant save. And we've got a couple of minutes to hold on to this. And Alvarez to swing in a corner now. Kuyke gets up, but again Bernardoni with safe hands. Renan cuts out the ball. Karabek, De Paula, Kuyke. Anderson now. Forward to Alvarez. Goes back to Kuyke. Kuyke picks out Eze with a nice little flick to Karabek, and Karabek's shot is saved by the keeper. Bernardoni making 2 brilliant saves in the space of a few minutes. Alvarez's long corner is cut out. We've got another corner now. And Eze. Alvarez with a corner comes all the way over. The Norwich defender missed his header and the ball falls to Eberici Eze at the back post. And he slots home for 3-1. But Alvarez, the Norwich defender, went up to header it and doesn't. He completely misses it. Eze waits for it to drop. And a brilliant little finish. And that is 3-1. That is another sensational performance, with Hlozek and Karabek leading the line. Julian Alvarez is 7.4 after coming on for Elise, who got a 7.5. 22 shots on goal, 11 on target. Hlozek with 2 more goals to add to his collection. Eze rounding things off right at the death. And that lifts us to 3rd place in the Premier League. We have suffered a defeat away to Tottenham this season already, but it's not bad, is it? 5 games played, 1 point off the top. Liverpool still got a game in hand, but we held them to a draw. And that is another solid performance. Right. My plan now is, I did say that I want to show a Champions League game against every single side. So Zenit, Ajax and Inter. We've shown Zenit. I'm probably going to play through now right the way to the end of October. Come back for maybe Man City and Inter, and then follow that up with Ajax and Southampton. I could possibly do a double with Inter and Ajax and just play the Everton and Southampton games in between off camera. I'll make a decision when it gets nearer the time. But in the next episode, it will be a game against Inter Milan in the Champions League. And then there'll be a league game or the Ajax game. We'll see how we get on in these next ones. Ajax at home and Inter away. We'll see how we get on there before I make a decision about where to come back. But that's going to wrap up this episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when future videos are released. I've said before, if you don't, you don't. It means a lot to me if you do. Also, while you're subscribing, you can hit the like button, comment just to say hi, tell me what you're enjoying and what you're not enjoying about the series. And I will see you all again next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.